These are the absolute best foods to try in Yokohama Chinatown, right here in Japan. I walked the streets of Chinatown in Yokohama recently, and there were so many foods on offer. Most of them very delicious, some of them quite shocking. But if you are looking for an authentic and a fun experience, and if you are super open-minded, then these top 5 foods are what most natives and travel vloggers recommend. And just like me, I doubt you'll be disappointed. Yokohama Chinatown is the biggest of 3 Chinatowns in Japan, and probably even the biggest in the world. It is certainly a well-recommended spot if you're looking to escape the grub of the bustling, tightly packed streets of central Tokyo, yet it's still conveniently located so you can get there in just one train ride. Yokohama Chinatown definitely provides amazing photo ops and offers breathtakingly gorgeous views of the port city of Yokohama that's worth even a one-day trip. Now here's a quick trivia fact. Many years ago, Japan was for a brief period closed off to foreign trade. Now, in the 1500s, Japan's shogunate government closed the country to foreign trade, fearing that outside contact would lead to a weakening of its hold on power. The regime also banned the Japanese people from traveling abroad for any purpose whatsoever. But in 1853, a U.S. Navy sailed to Tokyo and forced the Japanese government to sign a treaty allowing trade with the U.S. and crumbling the hostile regime. Later on, other countries would follow suit, leading to industrialization and a modernization of the Asian island nation. Chinatown in Yokohama developed quickly after the port was opened to foreign trade in 1859. Several of the Chinese traders who had settled in Japan around that time lived in what is now present-day Chinatown, establishing businesses, promoting their culture and art, and of course, peddling these amazing cuisines, which all make Chinatown a great place to add to your travel itinerary. Number 5, the Daiji Pie. Now, the Daiji Pie is a Taiwanese street food, literally a large flattened chicken cutlet. In essence, it's a pounded battered deep fried chicken steak, and it is super delicious. One Daiji Pie can run you around 600 yen or just about $4 US. You can get the Daiji Pie at most of the street food stops in Yokohama Chinatown, so if you go, please don't leave without trying it. Number 4, dim sums, Chinese dumplings, nikuman, manjus, and the works. Now, if there was ever a staple at Chinatown, dim sums in all its variation may just be that. Dim sum is a world-renowned Chinese food also known as Chinese dumplings, and it has several variations. Now, the nikuman or meat dumpling is a Japanese variation usually made by steaming a large bun with meat, usually pork, on the inside. And boy, is it tasty. There are also various other soup dumplings that you'll be able to find at Chinatown. And if you have a sweet tooth, you may just want to try the various kinds of fruit manjus, like this one, the frozen mango manju. Now, as the name suggests, it's frozen. But it just never occurred to me that I had to wait a while for it to thaw before eating. Thankfully, it was a warm day, so that reduced my waiting time significantly. And it was nicely done. Chunks of sweet mango nestled among the cold, creamy filling inside this yellow, yummy bun. Number 3, ice cream. Now, did I mention just how much of a damper the day's weather left on my spirit? Not just that it was rainy, but the winds were so strong and I really can't recount just how many times my umbrella escaped my tight grasp. It was just a disaster, I tell you. And I don't know about you, but for me, one of the sure things to lift my spirits in times like this is ice cream. And thankfully, there was no shortage of ice cream in Yokohama Chinatown. Even though I never bought this ice cream in Chinatown, I still wanted to mention it because it was a welcome change from the regular soft serve ice cream that you will come to get used to living in Japan. This Italian gelato ice cream I got from a small food truck at a nearby spot known as the Red Brick Warehouse. I chose the pistachio and I could just taste the raw, organic, fresh pistachio chunks, which added a nice crunchy texture to this dessert. And it only cost me 750 yen or just about $5 US. Now, another reason why I mentioned the Red Brick Warehouse is because it's a highly recommended spot, which is just about 20 minutes on foot from Yokohama Chinatown. The Red Brick Warehouse is a hub of foreign restaurants, cafes, cute chic shopping stops, and since it's right on the port, it also offers great sightseeing and photo ops, so it's definitely worth a visit if you're in the area. Number 2, the fruit Tangulu. They are all the rave, trust me. You will not forgive yourself if you leave Chinatown without trying one of them. Now, the Tangulu is a Chinese candied fruit snack made with various fruits coated in hardened sugar syrup and often on bamboo skewers. Of course, I would not recommend eating this in large quantities. I mean, you have to watch your sugar intake, right? But the contrast of the crunchiness of the hardened sugar and the soft mellowness of the fruit on the inside makes the Tangulu a sumptuous snack that you can definitely try. One that will cost you just about 500 yen or about $3 US. Now, before I move on to number 1, how come y'all never told me that Asian people were so adventurous in their choice of snacks? Now, these are from Thailand and clearly they're a delicacy because just look at the prices. One of these small bags can set you back over 2,500 yen or just about $16 US. Okay, so number 1, the Peking duck. Now, that's another staple from Chinatown. And I would suggest that you have it at one of the nice restaurants in Chinatown. Yes, apart from the various street food stops, Chinatown has a wide array of restaurants that you may want to try one of them after walking for a while. At this Singaporean restaurant, I had an enchanting feast, including a coffee-flavored rib dish with Asian spices, chicken thigh steak, and the sauce was absolutely to die for. The meal also included a vegetable salad with cucumbers, renkon, carrots, tomatoes, etc., chahan aka fried rice, a jumbo shrimp vegetable salad, which I also loved the sauce that they used on that one, and for dessert, more ice cream. This time a coconut flavored ice cream served in a coconut shell itself, which I really wanted to take home with me. Now, it was my first time having Singaporean food, but the shrimp dish was way too spicy for my blood. But everything else was amazingly delicious, and it only cost me about 2,500 yen or $16 US. You know, I'd really tried my best to prepare to eat a whole lot of food that day, but unfortunately, I get filled very easily. So after lunch and ice cream, I was pretty much stuck. But I absolutely had a great time in Yokohama Chinatown. It was really a great day. I've not been having many of those recently, so I was super grateful. You know, there was also a time when I had a series of not so good days. Thankfully, things are looking up, well, somewhat. But if you want to know just how I managed to overcome those tough times, you may also be interested in this video. And don't forget to share with me what you may have eaten in Chinatown or even in China, or what you'd like to eat in Chinatown or in China or wherever. Please tell me in the comment section, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!